The new Energy Minister, Mamoloko Kubayi, has vowed to investigate whether officials who sold South Africa's strategic oil reserves could be punished. Kubayi has received a report on the sale, which her predecessor, Joemat-Petterson, had claimed was a stock rotation.
In 2015, 10 million barrels of crude oil that South Africa was holding for emergencies was sold at a discount. The Auditor General declared the sale illegal. Well, at the same time, Kubayi says that the nuclear build program is still on the table in South Africa, irrespective of the Cape High Court judgment, which said that the process around nuclear procurement was flawed. The government says its nuclear build program is going ahead.
And that's irrespective of that Cape High Court judgment, which said that the process indeed was flawed.
Kubayi is adamant that nuclear is part of the panacea for our energy needs. She strongly disputed views that the court has put brakes on the program.
The judgment doesn't say that you can't do nuclear. The judgment says the process followed was flawed. So it's a process issue. That's why I was saying we need to look at. Does that translate that we have to dump what we have in the APP? I don't think so.
Kubayi even disputed views that the controversial project will cost over R1 trillion, but legislators raised objections about secrecy around the project.
Can we trust somebody when they say something? So that's why I appealed earlier on to Minister Kubayi that we must know when she says, I don't agree with this, we must know where she stands. Whether we agree with her or not, it's not but at least we know where she stands.
Let's not pretend there's not a problem here in terms of the nuclear procurement process. So it's not just a trust deficit, it's blatantly misleading Parliament and this committee and withholding information.
The minister says the department will study the judgment in full and respond accordingly. She also expressed concerns about financial problems facing Petro SA. Last week, the interim board of Petro SA was fired for failure to turn around the fortunes of the company. Kubayi says although her department is not going to interfere in the matter, she however wants those who are responsible for the losses at Petro SA to be held accountable.
The payment of bonuses to executive despite the issue of non-performance for me is a concern. Because you can't say to me you are paying retention bonus. What are you retaining when people can't perform their responsibilities? So those are the things that I asked SAF to say, please explain to me what is happening here.
Kubayi will be visiting the company at the weekend for a site visit and a briefing by Petro SA executives. Manilisi, SABC News, Parliament.